Imagine a killer so smart, even the FBI struggled to keep up. No crime scene was ever the same, no pattern, no mistakes. He didn't just evade capture, he played chess while the feds were playing checkers. This wasn't your typical criminal. He had no clear motive, no predictable victims, no digital footprint, just a mind like a supercomputer, and a taste for the impossible. Welcome to the story of America's smartest serial killer. And trust me, you're going to want to stick around for this. But before we dive in, drop a comment below. What's scarier to you? A killer with no emotion, or a genius with a plan? And hey, if you're into real-life mysteries that feel straight out of a movie, hit that subscribe button. Now let's rewind to where it all began. Our story starts in Portland, Oregon, late 2012. A local chess club shuts down early because a janitor finds something strange in the storage closet. At first glance, just a note, typed on a 1980s typewriter, taped to a black chessboard. But the note said, "I see 12 pieces, but only one king will fall." Nobody had a clue what it meant until the next morning. A man was found dead in a downtown hotel. Cause of death? Unknown. No signs of trauma, no drugs, no struggle. But next to him, a white knight chess piece. And nothing else. Over the next 6 months, it happened again. Then again, each crime scene stranger than the last. One victim in Chicago was found in a library, surrounded by open books, all bookmarked on page 64. Another in Boston, left at a subway station during rush hour, wearing a blindfold with a bishop piece in his hand. No security footage, no fingerprints, no connection between victims. But one thing was clear. Every time, the killer left behind a chess piece, and each piece was from a different set, different sizes, different materials, almost as if he was collecting them. Who does that? And why? Let me ask you this. If you were investigating this case, where would you even start? Drop your theories in the comments. Best ones might get featured in our next video. Also, if you're enjoying this mystery, give this video a like so more people find it. Enter Special Agent Naomi Richter, an expert in cryptography, fluent in 3 languages. She once cracked a cartel's communication system in under a week, but even she called this killer a ghost. She started looking into the chess pieces themselves, running chemical tests, tracing their origins. Turns out, every piece came from a different antique shop, different state, meaning this killer planned years in advance, or had an incredible network. She cross-referenced the book pages, the types of chess pieces, the crime locations, until she noticed something chilling. Each clue referenced a different part of an obscure Russian novel, banned in the US during the Cold War. A novel titled The King's Game. Agent Richter finally made a breakthrough. Using a cipher from the novel, she decoded the chessboard from the original crime scene. It wasn't random. It spelled out coordinates. When agents arrived at the coordinates, they found a small shack in the woods, empty, except for a single object in the center, a complete chess set, all the missing pieces, and taped underneath the table. Another note. You're 3 moves behind. Try harder. Now it was personal. As the investigation deepened, the FBI discovered something wild. All the victims had unknowingly been part of a psychology experiment in college, back in 2004, conducted by one man, Dr. Marcus Elliott. A reclusive genius, IQ of 173, published dozens of papers on behavioral control, game theory, and manipulation. Then, in 2007, he disappeared. No one knew where he went. His house was empty, his car abandoned. Some say he fled after his experiment was shut down for unethical practices. Others believed he went underground, perfecting his mind games in silence. Agent Richter believed she had her man. Do you think, Doctor? Elliott is the killer, or just another pawn in someone else's game? Comment below. We read every single one. And if you haven't already, subscribe for more twisted true stories like this. Richter devised a plan. She recreated the original experiment, reached out to the last few surviving participants, laid a trap, a fake reunion, set up as a conference on cognitive science. And just like that, he showed up. Dr. Elliot, wearing glasses, slightly aged, posing as a guest speaker. They didn't arrest him immediately. Instead, they followed him, watched as he led them to a hidden apartment in Baltimore. Inside, they found maps, cryptic books, surveillance photos, and a journal. The final entry? A king never dies. He simply changes the board. They moved in, arrested him. But here's the thing. He confessed to none of the murders, claimed the real killer was a former student, someone he trained, someone smarter than even him.
And guess what? 2 months after his arrest, another murder, same signature, same chess piece. So either he's lying, or there's more than one genius out there. So, what do you think? Was Dr. Elliot a mastermind killer, or just the architect of something darker? Did he start a game that spiraled out of his control? Let us know in the comments. We want to hear your theory. And remember, sometimes the most dangerous people aren't the ones who hide in shadows. They're the ones who hide in plain sight, playing games the rest of us don't even see. Stay curious, stay safe, and if you enjoyed this ride, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's coming next. Until then, game over. Or is it?